Hey, you guys. So let's take a look and see what message Spirit has for you at this time. Okay. So it looks like Spirit is asking you to just be. It's saying that it's time for you to really be blunt with some people in your life. It's time for you to just tell it like it is. It's time for you to speak to everyone in your life in a sense of openness, and then go off toward what you want for yourself. I get that Spirit is saying that you need to get some things off your chest, say your piece to whoever you need to say it to, and then close yourself away from these energies. So it could be just kind of like a last understanding of releasing energy from yourself in relation to certain family members, possibly even, friends that actually have not been the best energies to you. Sometimes people can have those frenemies, or people that, they say that they're friends, but they don't actually have your best interest. So that energy, it's time to just kind of like cut ties or remove these people from your life. They've been taking a lot from you, and you know this. They've been taking a lot from you. They haven't been giving anything in return. It hasn't been an equal exchange understanding, whether it's relationship, family, friends. I'm really, really getting a sense of a clearing out. And it's time to be closed. It's time for you to close yourself off to these energies and focus on yourself. This man is turned away from the city. His back is turned from the city. He's far removed from it. So now may be a time of you going into a place of self-focus, possibly even a hermit mode understanding, a place of solitude, so you can just listen to yourself, hear yourself, and not have all of these other energies putting their 2 cents in, and get into a state of healing from what you've left behind, releasing that last little bit of releasing from what you left behind, to make space for your new chapter, new journey, what you're going to do next, what you're going to move toward next. Let me see if there's anything else. Maybe it could be you moving to a whole nother place. So not just leaving these energies behind in a sense of no longer communicating with them. It could be a sense of actual travel. You moving to a different state or different country or different city. When these could be where nobody knows you. Like it just shows up as there's time for you to heal, a time for you to release, a time for you to step into a new place and a new environment. This old energy is done for you. These energies around you, I really get a sense that they haven't offered you much in the way of balance. And you've given more to them than they've given to you. It's been unequal. And it's that time is over. That version of you is gone. That's what Spirit is saying. A new version of you is being born, and it's not one that's operating off an old, outdated way of giving and being open and allowing yourself to be used and abused in some sense. Yes, that version of you is gone, and Spirit is saying that the environment of that, though, it wants you to move away from that environment altogether. So it's not an understanding of you going to, Starbucks down the street and you running into these people. I really do get that this is an understanding of possibly you moving or traveling away from this current environment too, as well, and not feeling the need to tell anybody. Okay. And again, this may not be immediately, because it shows up here as you may be worried about finances. And this person, he is holding on to as much money as he can at this time, and just being in that energy. So focus on closing yourself off to these energies, saving, and then moving toward what will be that new emotional understanding. I get a timing coming up here of about possibly the next 6 to 8 months, where you're take that time to focus on saving and doing everything you can to build yourself financially to get ready to travel towards a new environment for yourself. Yeah, travel is consistently coming up here. I do feel that you are about to you're going into the process of this hermit mode, and it's focused. That Spirit is saying, just be focused, strategic, calculating, and just save, just get your finances together, just do that. That's it. You're closing yourself off from all this. It's kind of like being in the world, but not really of it at this time. You're going to be closed. You're going to be focused. You're just saving. You're just building. That's what you're doing. And then you're keeping this goal in mind of moving toward this new understanding for yourself. If you don't feel like it's long distance travel for you, that's okay. I really do feel like that could be a part of it, though. I mean, it could be a job that relates to you traveling or something to that nature. But I do feel like this is saying that you're moving completely away from these other energies where they really, again, like they're not just going to randomly see you. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. So there could be some energy that may not want to easily let you go. There may be some energy that it feels like it possibly could be. For some of you, it may be partner, maternal understanding, but I do kind of get like that it could be relationship. For some of you, I don't get this is for everybody. I think this is a specific message saying that, like, if you're thinking that maybe you're wanting to leave a relationship as well behind, because I've talked about the family understanding and friends, relationships too. I do believe I mentioned that earlier, but it also shows up as maybe there's a partner here that's for some of you that is not meant to be a part of your environment. So you're stepping away from or moving. It could be speaking about a divorce understanding or something in relation to that. And as you leave this behind, you're going to need to be in a place on focus where you focus on just saving and getting yourself together financially. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense even more. A lot of times when it comes to ending a marriage or even a long-term relationship that isn't a marriage, if you've been living with somebody, whatever the case may be, you a lot of times you will share your finances and stuff. So this is an understanding of you doing your very best to separate and begin to build and focus on building for yourself as quietly as much as possible, and being close to any other energy. And there could be an energy that fights you on this. This does feel like energy that fights you, but, like it's saying that you have to do what feels right for you at this time. It shows up as, not to get angry or not to feed into this person's energy, because they may try to like trigger you emotionally. They may try to make you angry, but it's just because they hate the understanding or they hate the fact that they know that you're wanting to move away. It's saying to do your best to not allow that to make you brash or rash in your decisions. Don't let it become physical. Don't let it become anything like that, because this energy is just trying to see if it can, stall you or get you away from moving toward this better understanding for yourself. And no, we're closing everything out as much as possible, however you need to do it. I know it may not be easy. Sometimes sometimes people feel like they need to have a conversation and explain themselves, but you're not obligated to do that. You really aren't. I mean, it's nice, and that is, it's nice, but it also does leave the opportunity for people to emotionally manipulate you and to try to trigger you or see if they can change your mind, break down your logic, break down your reasoning, and make it seem like maybe you're moving in a way that isn't cool, that isn't okay, when you know that it is. You have to do what's necessary for you. Oh man, so that was the end of the reading, you guys. I wasn't picking up anything else, but I started to remove the cards. I hope it resonated with you, and if it didn't, I hope you find what does.